school has got 5 weeks to implement the bulk of an EHCP. So yes, they can't put anything in place if the school are closed. But if you had this EHCP and it was finalised in July before the school holidays, there's an awareness at the school that they have got a child coming in and this needs to be put in place. We're now, 3 weeks into the term. If they haven't already had the 5 weeks, they are coming very close to it. And if you feel that the school aren't approaching anywhere at all to meeting need, I would be having conversations with Senkos and asking them exactly how they are implementing this EHCP, because your section F is not a pick and mix. We can do a bit of this, we can do part of that, we can't do any of that bit, but we'll say we can do it all. They have to do all of it, and if they can't do all of it, that school can't meet need.
Absolutely. And be prepared to be a bit more pushy, I think. Be very reasonable. Go and see the if you can, go and see the Senko and ask her first for a settling in meeting. If you don't get any joy, follow that up by email. If you don't get any joy, and I mean 5 working days joy, then you go to the head and you ask for a meeting with the head and you say, I've been to see the Senko, I've emailed the Senko. I'm sure it's just that she's too busy, but ultimately you're her line manager. You need to find her the time to make this happen, because I know that you and be knowledgeable. I know you have to spend the first £6,000 from your notional SEN budget on his EHCP, and then he's got top-up funding beyond that. And I know I'm entitled to a costed provision map to see how you're spending it, and I want to know these things. And I would also try the strategy of being very knowledgeable, but also giving the school the benefit of the doubt. It's often quite good to go in there very knowledgeable and say to a school, I know exactly what he's entitled to, £6,000 from your budget and whatever the local authority are giving you. I know my plan's specific because I've had it checked, and I know that means there's no wriggle room. It all has to be provided. I know those things. And of course, I know you're a really good school, and you're bound to be doing everything possible. So if you're not doing everything, is that because you're not getting enough money? Because if you're not getting enough money, you and I can work with the local authority to get some more money to help provide it.
What Anna's saying is, take it low level, passive aggressive, and then you'll get
because that's what you do. This is a 3-way process. You've got the local authority are legally responsible, not the school. Remember that. It's not the school who are legally responsible to provide, it's the local authority. But the local authority will have penny pinched. So the school won't really have enough money to provide it all fully, and they'll be having to dip into their own pocket as well. And then there's you. If the school is going to play the game with you, if they are, and say, look, we just don't have enough money, and yes, we'll give you a costed provision map to show you that we don't have enough money, you can go back and challenge the local authority and get more money. The school can't. The school can't challenge the local authority. They can't get more money. You can, but you need the evidence from the school to be able to do it. So there's 3 people in this game: local authority, you, and school. Either the school and the local authority will gang up against you and make life impossible, or you and the local authority will gang up against the school, rare, or you and the school gang up against the local authority. It'll get that's the best possible.
Absolutely. And that's a tactic to take if you're at annual review.
Yeah.
Because you can turn around and say, I can see that this EHCP, there's elements of this that aren't fit for purpose. I agree that you're the right school, and I'm really happy for my child to stay at your school, but this needs to be changed. And if it's changed, you'll get additional funding in order to make that change. And it's kind of saying, well, let's work together. Let's take a collaborative approach on this, because then we get what's right for everybody. And if you've got the flip side of that, and you've got a school that's just going, do what you like, then it's different.
Then you go to the local authority and do formal complaint to the local authority that they, through the school, are failing to provide provision in the plan. Yeah.